Hi everyone, my name is Cameron Maynard, and for my Week 6 video journal, I will be discussing Chapter 21 of the Emotions in the Digital World textbook, which is titled Emotion, Digital Media, and Misinformation. I found this chapter to be very interesting to read, and it is another one that I can relate to pretty well as I am someone who regularly reads sports articles online while also viewing posts about my favorite teams as well as posts about collegiate and professional sports on social media platforms like Facebook, X, which of course used to be called Twitter, and so on and so forth. This chapter starts out by discussing the terms misinformation, disinformation, misperceptions, and conspiracy theories, while also relating things like rumors and fake news to all that. Things like valence and arousal, anxiety, dimensional approaches, motivated reasoning, group identity, affective polarization, discrete emotions, and more are discussed throughout the chapter as well. I'm someone who has seen sports related posts on Facebook and X that have been put out with the purpose of triggering people and getting them angry and riled up. Of course, no matter what opinion you give on social media, you're always going to have that one person that is going to take offense to it, a lot of times even major offense, and come back at the original poster with insults and even curse words at times. The section called Anger in Chapter 21 really resonated with me. At the start of that section, it states that, like many emotions, anger can attract attention, and content producers online use anger to build audiences, employing a variety of techniques like sensational clickbait headlines, emotional images and memes, or stoking group animosity to bring attention to their content. In that chapter, that sentence was referenced as a source by two people with the names Bakir and McStay. I hope I pronounced those two names right, with the year of the quote being 2018. Case in point, if you've ever heard of Barstool Sports, there's a guy from that company named Frank the Tank Fleming who is a diehard New York Mets and Miami Dolphins fan. He is someone who is perfect at using anger to build audiences, as he posts videos after just about every one of the Mets and Dolphins losses, screaming in anger and being really fiery and animated due to his passion for those teams. A lot of the times, he even makes wild claims like saying the Mets will never win another game again after a random loss, even though his team is well above the 500 mark this year and is doing pretty good. Um, as my journalism career moves forward, what I learned from that, as well as what I read in this chapter, is that I need to always display professionalism and not let my emotions get away from me like Fleming does a lot of the time. Doing so and always keeping this in mind will only make my reputation better as a media member, and people won't view me as someone who makes a lot of knee jerk reactions to losses or to things that happen with my favorite sports teams, or anything I may write about. And in my opinion, the internet is a mean place, and social media is especially a mean place. In my career, I just have to be cognizant of the fact that it's best to take the high road and be professional if I post a story or an opinion that is sports related and someone comments in disagreement with what I said.